Not just our people, but all people here in America.
14:1?
Yeah.
Zechariah chapter 14 verse 1. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee.
Yep.
For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle.
That's right. So like we said, like the scripture said, how the Lord had, because that was in the past when the Lord brought all these nations against our people, okay, to bring judgment on us. It's going to be the same in these days to come when the Lord puts the spirit on the so-called white man, who's the sword of the Lord, to implement martial law through Obama to bring it to these niggas' asses, man. Because you simple-minded Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you don't want to get down with this, man. Because the Lord, He going to protect His men and them that's affiliated with Him, but everybody else going to be destroyed, man. Keep reading.
And the city shall be taken,
Yep.
and the houses rightful, and the women ravished.
Yep. So it said the house is going to be rifled, which another word for rifle means stolen. All right, pillaged. All right, because under when they implement martial law, under the National Defense, what is it, Preparedness Act or Reserve Act, all forms of necessities of living here, resources, the government has power over that. When martial law is under the NDRA. Then you have the National Defense Authorization Act, which they deem everybody here in America as terrorists. So they say, oh, well, these people are resistant. They just gonna roll into your house, off the man, all right, because he's the strongest out of the family, off the man, take your stuff, rape your woman, and kill your baby, man. Niggas think. And that can happen in a few months, Lord willing. Could, you know, some niggas don't think I'm trying to drop dates. Key reader.
And half of the city shall go forth into captivity.
That's them FEMA camps.
And the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city.
Nah, that's it. So just how the Lord brought the Chaldeans or the Babylonians back in the day, all right? He brought the Assyrians against the northern kingdom. He gonna use these heathens in these days to come up against Israel, all right? Because of their whoredoms, man. Both spiritually and physically. Keep reading.
Ezekiel chapter 16 verse 37. Behold, therefore I will gather all thy lovers with whom thou hast loved and taken pleasure, and with them that thou lovest, and with all them that thou hatest, and I will gather them round about against thee, and will discover thy nakedness unto them, that thou may see all thy nakedness, and I will judge thee. And the woman that breaketh wedlock and shed blood are judged, and I will give thee blood and fury and jealousy.
Let that pass. Charlotte with their motorcycles.
And I will also give thee unto their hand, and they shall throw down thy eminent place, and shall break down the high places.
Yep.
And they shall strip thee also of thy clothes, and shall take their fair jewels, and leave thee naked and bare.
Yep.
They shall also bring up company against thee, and they shall stone thee with stones, and thrust thee through with their swords.
And that's what's gonna happen. Them stones gonna be them bullets, man. All right. You can apply that to martial law. That's what they gonna do. What is it? Northcom, the UN peacekeeping troops. They gonna roll on you people, man. FEMA, and they gonna be destroying people at will, man. All right, because y'all all deem enemies of the state through martial law, man. And that's gonna happen to our people, man. 2/3 of them, because they rebellious, they hard-headed, and they need to be destroyed, man, because they ain't right. Keep reading.
And they shall burn thy houses with fire, and execute judgment upon thee in every sight of many women. And I will cause thee to cease from playing the harlot, and thou also shalt give no hire anymore. So will I make my fury towards thee to rest, and my jealousy shall depart from thee. And I will be quiet and will not be more angry.
Basically, when the Lord's jealousy, you're gonna be destroyed. Fucking devils. Alright? When the Lord's jealousy is pleased, it's when he destroyed 2/3 of our people, man. That's when his jealousy gonna cease. It's when 2/3 of our people be destroyed. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Cause you ain't gonna get down with this, man. Not on this side, cause the Lord didn't choose you. Alright? That's when his jealousy is gonna be pleased. Keep reading.
Because thou hast not remembered the days of thy youth, but thou hast fret me in all these things. Behold, therefore I also will recompense thy way unto thy head, saith the Lord power, and thou shalt not commit these lewdness above all thy abominations. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying is the mother, so is thy daughter.
That's right. That's good on that. That's the point. All right, it's twofold. Like that whole chapter is twofold. It's talking about Israel, all right, the nation of Israel, and how the Lord had basically chose them, and then they started to deviate once the Lord had basically lifted them up to a certain level. They started smelling themselves, and then they went off and started dealing with these other nations, and the Lord allowed them nations to bring it to their ass for all their abominations, man. And then the other fold is our women today, because a lot of them gonna be destroyed, man. Okay, because they do the same things as that chapter said. So as the mother is, so is the daughter. So once 2/3 of our people get destroyed and the kingdom of heaven is established, when the Lord come back, all right, then Israel will come back to 2/3, and then all Israel will be saved, man. But on this side, 2/3 got to die, man. Get that in, and then we'll end on that. Zechariah 13:8-9.
Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined.
Yeah, that fire is twofold. It's talking about the missiles, all right? And it's also talking about these fiery trials we got to endure during this truth, man, which purify our faith and make us precious as gold, man. All right?
And they shall call my name on my name, and I will hear them.
The name Yahweh Shemal Shah.
And I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, the Lord is my power.
That's right. And it's only going to be given to them that have the seal, which that's to the elect and those that follow them.